Hello, collective. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Patience, Psychic Intuitive here to do another collective read. Psychic Detective here to solve the mysteries of the collective. And I'm also developing my psychic gift, so it's a 2-for-1 and it's so much fun. I freaking love it. So I did my prayer, did my protection. Archangel Michael, my homeboy's always here in the house protecting us. So please, collective spirit, let me be the conduit to give the message to the collective or those in the collective that need a higher perspective of whatever they're going through. Spirit says, yeah. All right, let's do this. Let me see, where do I want to start? I have all these new cards and I may have went a little overboard. Well, you know what? Let's start with I got these past life cards that have people on them, so that's cool. We can get some characters. All right, let's do it. Thank you so much, Spirit, for being here with us. Please give us the messages that this collective needs to know. Please give us the messages that the collective needs to know at this time. Please give us the higher perspective we need to see what the collective does not see. The devil, dark magic, exorcist, cursed, possessed. An older man. His lesson is to see the bigger picture. His death is war. His trauma is physical or sexual abuse. His love is star-crossed. What is this? What? I mean, okay. Let me get my mic fixed. Let me make sure that you guys can hear me because this started off with the devil, you guys. Look at this. It says dark magic possessed, a man who's probably possessed, who his lessons seeing the bigger picture. We also have another person, instruction, teacher, mentor, master, academic. So possibly this could be the same person, possibly, or a different one. I don't know yet. The lesson, his lesson is greed. It's a masculine energy, but you can switch it. It's just energy. It's not physical. His identity was a follower, a devotee. His love is abandonment. His faith is ethical religion. His trauma is poverty. And his death is murder. Grave. Spirit just said grave when I said murder. What? Okay. Dorothy, Sharon, and Brandon could be significant. Spirit says Dorothy, Sharon, Brandon. It's in the closet, and they said grave. Direct descendants, royalty, direct descendant, illegitimate, distant relation, deposed or loss of title, friend. This is a friend, companionship. Their faith is occult. Trauma is psychological or verbal abuse. Death is torture, and lesson is passive conformity. Kyle could be significant. Kyle, Dorothy, Brandon, Benjamin, and Sharon could be significant. Astral experiences. out-of-body experience, near-death experience, between lives, past life, post-life review. What? Adult female. Overcoming loss is the lesson. Father. Spirit says the father. Death, drowning. Trauma, disaster. Faith, magic based. What? You guys, milk and honey, I heard. This just said witch based. Maybe they're doing milk and honey spells. Wow, you guys. Discrimination at the bottom of the deck. Social discrimination, religious discrimination, limitation or disease, sexual discrimination. Look, it's got people gossiping on it. Why does this look like me? Okay. Wow, so we have an elaborate story going on here that has to do with discrimination. The lesson is seeing the bigger picture. Physical, sexual abuse, star-crossed love, an older man. Interesting. Alright, let me clarify with the tarot, because we have some players out here, but I'm not sure if they're connected or if they're separate or what. Or if they're in double energy, or if this is an actual, like, leader of this thing going on. So let me just clarify. Spirit, can you please clarify this mystery? Can you please, 6 spirits here. Oh, do you want me to draw a 6th one? Is that why you want? I did 5, so let me do, oh. Where'd it go? What? Where did it go? Okay, it's gone, you guys. That card is, like, disappeared. Oh my gosh. I really don't know where it went. Got it. So Spirit said 6 spirits, so I drew 5 of the past life cards, but I think I feel like Spirit wants me to do one more. Wow. Fall of civilization. Greed, corruption, indulgence, ignorance. Fire disaster. City fire, forest fire, volcano explosion. Guru or idol. Lesson is forgiveness. Spirit says definitely. Death is suicide. Trauma, mental illness. Faith, Gnostic or dualistic. Love, separated by distance. So far, I get the feeling, and I'll clarify with the cards, but just so I can practice what I'm feeling. I think that this bloodline, this royal bloodline library Maybe there's records in a library somewhere about this bloodline, distant relation of this teacher, this mentor, academic, master, instructor, a devotee, a follower, who's led by greed and dies by poverty. So we have the devil here. Okay, so this is one person. This devil energy is an actual person who's cursed, possessed by dark magic, probably needs an exorcist. The lesson here is seeing the bigger picture, and death is war. Sounds like I've heard spiritual war. So this mentor, be lucky if they die that way. Eesh. That went dark on me. So this devil has a devotee or a follower who has a fear of abandonment, who also is led by greed, who was murdered, unescorted, murdered and is unescorted to heaven. Damn. Probably following this older man who waged spiritual war or something, who's possibly possessed under devil energy, to sacrifice a bloodline or protect a bloodline or befriend a person of bloodline, passive conformity or not speaking up about a bloodline, in a cult, so maybe powerless to speak up, a follower. Psychological verbal abuse, so probably illegitimate. So probably illegitimate royalty, distant, really, okay. Astral experiences is interesting because maybe they were practicing some kind of astral, they're into magic. This clearly says dark magic, so they're probably using out-of-body experiences, near-death experiences, between past life reviews for discrimination against somebody who's having social, sexual, religious, and limitation or disease discrimination. Nutritious. Spirit says nutritious. Out of ignorance, overindulgence, corruption. All these people are led by greed. And seeing the bigger picture. Those are the two lessons learned, and forgiveness. So some kind of explosion over an overindulgence of dark magic, over possibly astral spying on a royal descendant who could possibly have been the descendant of a academic or master mentor who was murdered. What? Tell me more. What the hell? Okay. Tell me more about this person who was murdered, who was unalived. Tell me more about this person who was unalived. unalive this guy, this mentor. A Queen of Cups. 90. Maybe in 1990 could be significant. Queen of Cups, a choice based on sincere feelings, imagination, dreams, empathy, occult interests. Occult, your mother or a mother substitute may play a significant role in your future events. What? So, this mentor was murdered by maybe his mother or a mother figure who's into the occult, who's having feelings or a sincere choice they made about this decision to murder this teacher of a royal descent. The Magician upside down. Blocked creativity, not learning from past mistakes, feigned expertise, weakness, indecision, frustration, delays. I don't have all the resources I need, inner and outer. So she did it based on, she was trying to manifest something. She was trying to manifest something off of the death of this mentor of a royal bloodline, or she was blocking the bloodline from died in building, Spirit says, died in a building, or she was blocking the manifestation of this royal bloodline or direct descendants of it. But it could be either way, I don't know yet. I have to keep going. Over greed, something about greed, corruption, indulgence, ignorance. So probably ignorance of magic, indulgence of magic, greed, or there must have been some monetary gain. Corruption leads to greed. Oh, these three cards just popped out, and look what's right on top. Devil energy again. Look at this. So these people are definitely in devil energy, using magic for astral experiences to possibly block creativity for royal descendants and bloodlines, mentors and teachers, masters and academics. Wow, I just heard worldwide in my head. False. Spirit says false, but that could be another spirit. The second card that popped out is Ten of Wands, burden. A no. Root chakra. Overburdened, overloaded. Weight on shoulders. So I think that's where this discrimination comes in. The discrimination of this teacher or academic of a royal descent or bloodline was discriminated against, and it's bringing burden now to those who did it or to the person who did it. It's bringing burden of struggle. They took this teacher for granted possibly, or maybe they took the magic for granted. You know, they started overindulging, didn't understand the way energy works. Well, we'll see how else this is a burden, because this doesn't have the detail, but probably the discrimination led to, ignorance, overindulgence, corruption, and William could be significant, Spirit says. William, Brandon, Sharon, Lucky. I forgot the other ones. Sorry. Some kind of fire disaster, an explosion, a forest fire, a volcano, a city fire. So I'm taking that more metaphorically. And then the third card is two, that popped out as 2 of Pentacles, balance. So clearly there was an imbalance, or maybe balance is being restored for this situation. I don't know, I have to, let's keep going. Spirit, please tell me who murdered this instructor. A friend, dog, friendship. A friend who is trustworthy, support, loyalty, obedience, an ally. Damn. That must be that Queen of Cups. It must have been somebody he trusted, like a mother, or a wife, or the mother of his kids. Tell me more about this devil. Spirit, please tell me more about this devil. Who's this devil? Bear. Bear. A boss. Power. Leadership. The number 9. Finances. Protection. So somebody who's the devil is the leader of something. I am hiding. Someone's hiding out. Tell me more about this leader of this in this devil energy. Spirit, please tell me more about this leader in this devil energy. A house. Family warmth, comfort. Let me get some of those. Let me see. Spirit, please tell me about the leader, the boss of this situation, this dark magic, possible cult, possible religious structure, some kind, religious leader, some kind, and devil energy in a house, something about a house, a gift, souvenir, promotion, a delight. I want to say psychic gift. Maybe this person has psychic abilities, but vision. Spirit just said vision, but they must have the ability to have astral experiences. They must be psychic, but they use their powers for bad. Damn, they use their gift for bad. Damn, this is creating a shadow on my eyes. There we go. Yeah, they use their powers for bad in a house, apparently. Wealthy, comfortable, something about a mansion or a big house. Spirit, please tell me more about this leader of a cult with a gift, a dark gift. Please tell me more. You will not. I will, but I will. Spirit, someone says I will. You will not, but I will, and I am. Please tell me more about this double energy, or more about the Queen of Cups, or tell me something about something. Fury, offense, madness, unpleasantness. Wow. 50. Could possibly be 50. Wow. This Queen of Cups is furious. She's in madness. She's how did the Queen of Cups murder this instructor, this mentor, this teacher? How did he die? How did he die? How was he killed? How was he murdered? You know, and it could also be metaphorical. It doesn't have to be literal, but what was murdered? The curse. It's murdered by a curse. A black magic curse. Dark magic killed this instructor, this mentor. I wonder, it says, hold on. Yeah, it says he was a devotee, a follower. It must have been a follower of this dark magic practitioner who appears as a boss, a leadership, a bear. Joyce could be significant. Finances. And lives luxuriously in a house, a big house, with family, warmth, and comfort. But he was murdered by a Queen of Cups who's mad, who's furious about, I don't know, furious about something. Either furious about his loyalty to this cult, or she was loyal. She was pretending to be loyal to this teacher, or she's loyal to the cult. Take it as it resonates. Please continue to tell me more about this cult or this religious group, or incorrect. Okay, well, please tell me more about this Queen of Cups. Calm, simplicity, meditation. So this, why does she have fury and calm? Maybe she's just pretending to be calm. You know, she's really angry inside because of something. Why is she angry? Or maybe she's angry because she can't get calm, or she's angry at someone who else is calm. I'm not sure yet. Can you tell me more about this Queen of Cups? Why is there fury and calm? Use the tarot. Why is she mad and calm? Why do we have mad and calm cards here? I am peaceful. Someone says I am peaceful. We got Four of Swords reversed. Rest, finding mental strength, awakening, rejoining the world, coming out of isolation. So a curse killed, possibly a hate, catastrophe, misfortune. A curse, possibly dark magic or of origin, killed this follower of a cult, this mentor, academic, that was possibly put out by the Queen of Cups, who inside is furious but appears to have a calm exterior. Oh, that's where the balancing at. That's where this Two of Pentacles comes in. She's balancing these, like she needs to show that she's this perfect angel that does all this meditation and stuff, but really she's a freaking fury, ball of fury, ready to explode on you. Okay, so she's doing a balancing act. Use this. Yes, okay, so I'm going in the right direction. Finding mental strength. I don't think this is, I don't know who this is yet. Someone, maybe that's a suggestion. Right side. Someone on the right side. So I don't know yet. We'll leave that there for why was this mentor killed? Why was this mentor killed? Why was this mentor unalived? Temperance. Temperance angel. Archangel Michael. I know my extremes, now I seek peace. Balance, peace, patience, moderation, perspective. Oh, that's what this, because he wanted to get out. He wanted to leave this cult, or maybe leave this woman that was in a cult, or they both followed this cult, or whatever. It could be religious, it could be some kind of religious faction disguising themselves as, you know, calm. You just meditate, and you know, but they have and the leader is the devil, possessed, probably in need of an exorcism from practicing so much dark magic, because this person does have a psychic gift, but they use it for bad. They use it for bad and say that it's good, and they're cursing people, and they cursed this mentor who was murdered. Jordan could be significant because they were starting to find mental clarity. They were starting to gain perspective that they didn't want to be in this cult, that they were part of possibly a royal, direct descendant of a royal bloodline, possibly. And so they offed him, basically. Wow. Time to heal all wounds. He was starting to heal his wounds, and he wanted to leave this house, you know, that's not even real because they were overindulging, and he wanted to leave before some explosion was going to happen. Wow. So because he wanted to do better, because he realized he wasn't where he wanted to be, they killed him. Wow, that's crazy. Wow. That's sad. Oh my gosh, look, finality at the top of this deck I'm not even using right now. Finality. Farewells, leave behind closure. City. Spirit says in the city, maybe. So what's this information about a royal bloodline? Why is that important? What's so important about this royal bloodline? What's so important about this royal bloodline? What do you want us to know about it? Current lifetime, childhood, adulthood, teen years, gestation period. So someone this lifetime, 30, Spirit says 30, who's possibly 30, is a royal descendant of some bloodline. Let me show you. Current lifetime. Self-expression is the lesson. Death is a natural disaster. Trauma is exile. Faith is esoteric. Love is an arranged marriage. Identity, older woman. So an older woman is the descendant of a bloodline. Maybe this person was her father, and the Queen of Cups was her mother. What? Let me just put that right there. Okay, so there's a child of a bloodline, a descendant of a bloodline in this lifetime, happening right now, collective, it could be you, that whose father possibly died. Gladness. Spirit says gladness, and someone gladly killed them, who they were in a cult that was run by the devil, who most likely is in need of an exorcism from practicing so much dark magic, just not even human anymore, was killed by a curse, dark magic, because of a bloodline. The bloodline, there seems to be a descendant of it, burned. House fire, persecution, book burning, branding. I'm getting like Salem witch trials with this. Persecution. Age of Atlantis. Young male. Abuse of technology is the lesson. Death was an accident. Trauma, persecution, or torture. Faith, polytheistic. Love, celibate, or asexual. Huh. So, maybe they persecuted. This is book burning and he's a teacher. Maybe their cult went against what this person taught or what they believed in, and they started discriminating and persecuting them. Book burning, branding, house fire, persecuting their beliefs. Yeah, Spirit says yeah. Wow. Okay. What else about this bloodline? Like, what else do we need to know? What about this descendant of the bloodline? The prayer. The prayer. So I'm getting this right now. This descendant of this royal bloodline, I don't think knows that they're descendant. I don't think they know. But I do think that they're being like buried or held back in some way from here's a jewel here, and light around here. It's like I don't think they're in a place where they don't know that they're royal. They don't know they're from a royal bloodline. The prayer is telling me that they is the key. The key to this bloodline is the prayer for this, don't say it, for this descendant of the bloodline is the key to something. But they don't know. They don't know about their royalty. See, the jewels they're reaching for them, but they're in a place where they just can't see it or feel it or reach it because they're being held back somehow. Why are they being held back? Who is someone trying to stop them? If so, who? Or what? Or how? The hunter. The hunter. A hunter was sent to hold back. Look at this. If I do this, watch. The hunter's pulling this way and the prayer's going this way. It's like keeping this person away from prayer, away from their beliefs, what they believe in, possibly because of religious differences and a royal bloodline. Who's this hunter? Spirit, tell me who this hunter is. Who's this hunter? Who's this hunter holding back the prayers, wealth, inheritance? this goes with the royal bloodline, I think. Or wait, oh no, this is the hunter. Wealth, a miser, inheritance, acquisition, gambling or speculation. Identity, lover, a spinster. Lesson, becoming more natural. Oppression, or trauma is oppression. Faith, fanatical. So this hunter, who possibly knew about an inheritance of this descendant of this bloodline, was who could possibly be a gambler and is a skeptic of sorts, a miser, identity as lover, probably a player of some kind, whose trauma was oppression. So oppressed, because this person's oppressed, is being oppressed. Something, they're being oppressed from their royal bloodline by this hunter who probably did it for wealth, or if they know about an inheritance of some kind. What else can you tell us about the hunter? Child. Spirit says child. They know about the child of a royal bloodline. A snake. Look. Snake. Intelligence, cheating, untrustworthy, seduction. Didn't we say his love style was lover? See, he's a player, I told you. This hunter is a snake who... Let's find out how they know each other. How did the hunter know about this descendant? How does the hunter know about this descendant of this royal bloodline? How does the hunter know this? They took a bribe indulcement, persuasion, bribe, temptation, but it was upside down. Watch me, Spirit says, is upside down. Maybe it didn't take much persuading, or I don't know. Let me elaborate on that. How does this hunter know the descendant of this bloodline, or how are they blocking them? Or oops, that's too many. They're blocking them through strategy and imagination. I don't know why I can't see it. Imagination, there it goes, and strategy. That's how this hunter's stopping this descendant. Variety, fantasy of mind, planning, prediction, mind reading. Okay. So this hunter, who is this hunter to the descendant of this royal bloodline? Who's the hunter to this descendant of the royal bloodline? Ugh. The desert. Wow, these look really similar. Look. See, they're trying to grab, they're stuck in this place. So, trying to grab for celestial objects signifies to me they're trying to reach for higher goals, higher destinations, and they're being blocked by a snake. This hunter who's a snake, who is possibly doing it for an acquisition of inheritance and wealth, who's a miser and possibly a gambler. Spirit says wreaking havoc on this descendant of this inheritance of a royal bloodline. Wow. Let's keep going. Tell me more about this hunter, please. The fourth house. As you did in the past. In the fourth house, do what makes you feel secure. Your home or your family. What makes you feel secure, support your home base or family. So they must be a family? Maybe they're married? Support. What makes you feel secure? Family. Fourth house is family. As you did in the past. Well, I definitely get the sense that this isn't the first time that this hunter has done something like this. 18, maybe when they were 18, they did something similar to another person. Or something, but something about family. They could possibly be a family. I don't know, Spirit says. Well, in any case, there's something fishy going on here. Why doesn't this child know that they're part of a royal bloodline? Nicholas could be significant. Let me see. Either tell me more about this hunter or tell me about this bloodline. Ascending. So this bloodline is maybe an ascended bloodline. I mean, it had this mentor and academic in it who was murdered for their wanting to change or expand, learn. So this bloodline is a good bloodline. Preparing for union, new phase. Yeah, they're about expansion, expanding. Okay, tell me more. Rejection, abandoned, dismissed, irrational fear. So this bloodline, if people learned, if this person's religious community learned about the bloodline of this descendant, of this royal bloodline, possibly of this teacher, they would get rejected. They wouldn't want to be a part of their cult anymore. They would lose all their power, be dismissed. This irrational fear when they found this information out, they didn't want people to learn about it because it would make everyone ascend and it would leave them behind in the dust. So they sent out the hunter, the snake, the miser, to the chaser. They sent the hunter, who's also the snake and the chaser, who has a fear of abandonment that said in that card. And chasing and codependencies. So this hunter is also the snake and the chaser. And because this cult leader or religious leader didn't want, let's ask about, how did they discover about this bloodline? How do they know about this bloodline? How do they know about this bloodline? How do they know about this bloodline? Spirit, please tell me how they know about this bloodline. Kathleen could be significant. Oh, Spirit just said astral. Oh, astral. They know about it from the astral. Oh my God. Elijah could be significant. They know about it because they use their gifts against people's will to spy on them in the astral realm. That's how they know about this bloodline. They must have had a between lives or past life review of this person or something. Well, let me confirm. Spirit did say astral. It's the feeling I get. Spirit, please tell me how these people know about this bloodline for this person. Please tell me how they know about this bloodline for this person. The Tower. Wow. The Tower. Because the truth finally came out. Moon reverse. The truth finally came out about the self-deception and the fear, the crippling fear that this whole situation created. Once this person found out about some bloodline, Diane could be significant. Diane, Elijah, Kathleen, Nicholas, Brandon. Hecka, alchemical force. You were protected. Someone was protected? Someone was protected by God. By your ancestors. Maybe the royal blood, the descendant of the royal bloodline. And that's why they had a tower. Because the truth came out that this royal bloodline is protected. Flower. The flower of life. Yes, I love you, Spirit. Thank you. Come through. Yes, an alchemical force created a tower for this situation because the truth came out about who this person was, and they have spiritual protection from God, from their ancestors, from angels, they're protected. You can't, so inmate. So someone could be going to jail. Someone's probably going to be going to jail because of this. Yeah. Who's going to jail? Who is going to jail? The spirit said inmate. So, or maybe someone's in jail. Emotionally immature parents. An imbalanced heart chakra. I love imbalanced heart chakra. Tell your mother it's time for her to return. The Queen of Cups it says it's the mother. So your mother could have possibly offed your dad because of the royal bloodline descendant. Love never feels bad. Yeah, so this was an ally to this mentor, or so he thought, because it was his wife, or girlfriend, or baby mama, or something. They definitely had a child. At least one. And they were both in this religious group or something that the instructor wanted to break free from, because probably, Spirit says probably, because he was starting to be enlightened that he was in a situationship with this cult or woman. And he wanted to get out, either of the relationship or the cult. Spirit said probably. So, a sociopath. This person's probably a sociopath. Leave them out in the cold. I don't know if the Spirit's talking about the Queen of Cups that unalived this man, or the hunter. Can you please tell me about this hunter so we know what to do about this hunter? If you stay, you'll pay. It's time for you to go, boo. You gotta get out of there. If you stay, you'll pay. Something's going on with this hunter and this descendant of this bloodline. Please tell me more. Please tell me more. Help me solve this mystery. What can we do? They're clearly in tower, so whatever we can do is happening already, and it's divinely happening, because this person's ancestors of this royal bloodline is protecting them. You see that over them? And they're just chilling. They're just chilling. Chilling, talking to God. Look, chilling, talking to God right there. It's like, this person has divine access and alchemical force. Agree. Spirit says agree. This person has divine access and is divinely protected. Something about a cemetery. Maybe they were doing cemetery dirt magic, because they do dark magic over here, putting curses on people and killing them because they're part of royal bloodlines, don't want to ruin what they got going on, the power that they've created with their dark psychic gifts. Yeah, Mars action energy. They were manipulating energy, and they took action against someone. Start learning how to focus upside down. A Scorpio possibly could be significant, Spirit says. The Scorpio was not focusing on the right things. They weren't focusing on, they could have been using their gifts for good and doing good things, and they would have had just as much power. But when you dabble in dark arts, it takes a little piece of your soul every time, and the more you do it, you just get crazier and crazier. more mental health. Oh my gosh, look. Illusions are about pain and healing. Illusions are about pain and healing. Putting illusions on people. Okay. Let's see. So where's this, where's my tarot? So where's this descendant of this bloodline? Where's the descendant of this bloodline? Recovering. Letting go of negativity. 9 of Swords. So the descendant was protected with light at the end of the tunnel. They're not in anxiety or anything, so that's good. What about this hunter? Tell me about this hunter. The Hierophant upside down. Challenging tradition. Yeah. The pushback on this descendant of this royal bloodline was a pushback of traditional beliefs. They must have been married or something and had different beliefs. But this person was, Jerry could be significant. This hunter was sent in. Was this hunter sent in? Was this hunter sent in for this descendant? Was the hunter sent in for this descendant? Was the hunter sent in for this descendant? For intimacy, yeah. Bonding, sensual, confiding. Yeah, this hunter was sent in to pretend to be this intimate person, but really they're the Hierophant in reverse. Unconventional beliefs because they're devil worshippers. Obsession. Squeeze. Obsession. Squeeze. Spirit says squeeze, and I just drew obsession. This person's squeezing the life through an obsession, an addiction to this descendant. That's divinely protected. This bloodline. Seduction. Telling you attraction, teasing, hooking up, date, third-party temptations, but they're really this. You know, they're coming in like this. Intimacy. Oh, baby, please, I want to tell you my dreams and my hopes. But really, they have addictions, infatuations, because they're running on devil energy. It says it right here in the devil card. Obsession, hopelessness, depression, ego, secrecy, issues. So infatuation. So running on devil energy, but they're really this, lighting their tongue on fire, crazy as hell, karmic as hell, I'm sure. Unexpected outcome. Things didn't go the way I planned, so something changed in this whole whatever this is, that was based on a fear. It's always based on someone's irrational fear of being alone, abandonment issues. So this person, what did this person think was going to happen? Things didn't go the way I planned. Obscurity, secret, mysteries. Yeah, his secret came out, or their secret came out. They didn't expect it to go this way. That's why they're experiencing a tower, because the moon, the secret came out about lusting, sexual energy, non-committal. This person's secret about how they're not truly committed to this person they married, because it was really for their inheritance, or some kind of inheritance. 2020s. Could have happened in the 2020s. One day, someday, somewhere, another time. I have a feeling that signifies they don't have remorse about whatever they did to hold back this person, and they are still like hoping and praying that they hold them back. escaping, avoiding, blocking, pushing away. Yeah, their obsession with one day lusting after this person and trapping them in some way is pushing them away and causing towers for them. Every time they come towards this descendant with, you know, an obsession or idea to block them, they get blocked. That's the tower. That's called karma. Heart fog, mixed signals, blocked emotions, messed up, upside down. So whatever mixed signals this hunter was giving this descendant of an ancient bloodline, it's clear now. It's the secret's out. This descendant knows what's going on. You know, that you've been they've been ghost, you know, ghosting, disappearing, invisible, running upside down. So they know why this has been happening. Bluff, pretending, mask, exaggeration. The mask is off now. There's no more pretending. There's no more mask. Tell us what you want us to know. We're going to close this up. Oh, I'm over an hour. Tell me about this bloodline. What's in store for this bloodline? Does the collective know? Does this person know that they're part of a bloodline? Spirit, please tell me about this bloodline. Okay, let me change the deck. Okay. Please tell me about this bloodline. Spirit, please tell me about this bloodline, this royalty, this descendant royalty. Can you tell me more about them? Nope, not that deck either. Okay. Focus. Alright, let's end it off on a good note. So, Spirit, please tell me more about this descendant of this royal bloodline. People are unaliving each other for. So, Page of Pentacles. Someone who didn't appreciate you. Zoom. Spirit says Zoom, so definitely. Someone who didn't appreciate you, who had money problems, who's ignorant, who has bad news. Okay. Or maybe the descendant had bad news because they weren't appreciated, or went through something not fun because they weren't appreciated. What else? Tell me more about this bloodline or about this descendant. 9 of Cups. Reversed. Unrequited love and illusion, lies. Someone with a schooling us right now, Spirit. Come through. So, this descendant of this bloodline was taken advantage of because they had poor personal boundaries and sense of identity. They're already fragile. That's probably why they were targeted by this satanic Satan worshiper. I'm just kidding. I don't know if they're satanic, but they're definitely dabbling in dark magic with this religious group. And it was unrequited love. They were under an illusion, lies. This hunter came across as being so willing to love them, but really they were the chaser. They have abandonment issues. They're cheaters. They have third-party karmics. They have intimacy problems. They're not intimate at all. Okay, so that was the past. What about now? What about now, Spirit? Can you tell me now? What about now? How is the descendant of this royal bloodline? Ow. So, returning to one's roots, 6 of Cups. Childhood memories, past influences, nostalgia, reunions. You could be possibly reuniting with this bloodline, with this family of yours that you don't know about, that's full of kindness and goodwill. Sharing gifts, charity, family support. Can you please tell me more about this, Spirit? Can you please tell me more about this returning to one's roots? 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups. So, 10 of Pentacles. Spirit says join. Oh no. Someone said morgue and then join. Join the morgue. Sorry, not today. Satan. So, 10 of Pentacles. Unexpected changes, financial disaster, bankruptcy, huge losses, lack of motivation, problems with large corporations or the government. Huh. Or the government. Spirit, can you please elaborate on this 10 of Pentacles reversed? Regret. Reversed. So someone's not gonna regret? Or what? So returning to one's roots. Conflict, clashing, differences, incompatibility. Help us talk. Spirit says help us talk. I'm trying. I'm getting some mixed messages here. Let me see. Spirit, tell me more about this royal descendant and returning to one's roots, and this 10 of Pentacles reversed. Genesis. You got Genesis. So I think what's happening here is you're just going to be starting over, and you might kind of lose everything that you maybe accumulated in this relationship, this false illusionary relationship you're in, but you're not going to regret it. It's going to be like Genesis, like a new beginning, the beginning. First there was the word. So you're going to have a moment of unexpected changes with, I don't know, corporation or government, or it could be with family, or just a big change is happening from what you've been used to is all. Oh my gosh, yes, we're ending it on this note. But you're gonna be fine. 6 of Wands, a big yes, recognition. You're gonna have success, victory, winning, having the advantage, triumph, achievement, acclaim, award, recognition, applause, goodwill, fame, celebrity. There could possibly be some kind of recognition for this whole thing that just went down for you. Some kind of unpatented. I don't know. So I'm going to end it there on the 6 of Cups for recognition for your new beginning, which well deserved in this situation. And another lesson, what I got from this mystery today is that you can't blindly follow or be devoted to something or someone who claims to have power, because clearly this person was like an infestation with their devil energy that, you know, it seeped out into all these people and lives, and it was so strategic and so like double two-faced, all because they were threatened by this bloodline and this teacher who had valuable knowledge for the collective, for the whole world. And that's why they were killed. And their child, who's a descendant of this royal bloodline, was almost killed too, or blocked or something. But it was to no avail, because they're having new beginnings and everyone else is having a tower, and they're going to be getting the recognition that they deserve. Yay! Thank you so much, Spirit, for being with me, giving me this message to give to the collective and helping me with my psychic development. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to listen to the new Spirit News on Spotify, we talk about living vibrationally on the newest episode, and we're so happy to have you. So I'll see you there. Bye!